Shoppers crave personalized experiences from the brands they love, and a great mobile app from favorite brand does exactly that. And that is where you need ImShop. Fast launch with any e-commerce platform, utilize advanced loyalty programs, retain customers with community, improve conversion with content, assist your customers anytime. Best thing about ImShop, you can launch a fully functional mobile app with all the benefits in just 6 to 8 weeks due to ready integrations. Join many retail leaders who already use ImShop. imshop.ai, apps for e-commerce and retail. Hey, hello everybody, and welcome to the podcast. My name is Philip Lopkowski. I'm the host of the show, and today we're going to deep dive into the weeds of data strategy and paid media and all of the instruments that are actually driving our businesses forward. Because today I have a fantastic guest for you. It will be Nacho Carnes, who is the head of data strategy and paid media at Dunkin. Hi, Nacho.
Hello, Philip. How are you doing? Thank you very much for inviting me to participate and to collaborate with you in this amazing podcast.
Doing great, doing great. Thank you very much for finding time for us today. And yeah, just maybe I think everybody knows Duncan, but not everybody knows what head of data strategy and paid media does at Duncan. So if you can just bring us through, a couple of points of the scope that you're dealing with at Duncan.
Oh, thank you very much. No, so I support the Dunkin and especially the marketing department and our CMO in strategy and mainly how we can collect data in order to improve experience through our digital and offline channels. So I support the company in terms of strategy, measurement, also optimization and defining best practices, also activating campaigns. But it's good supporting and good opportunity for a company like Dunkin. My responsibility, that is in Benelux, Belgium, Netherlands, and Luxembourg, and I think is key countries and interesting for Dunkin and for us.
Yeah, yeah. And I think that this will be a very interesting information because you're such a professional in this area of marketing and it's very valuable. I think that this, these days it's the basics. It's what everybody are talking about, but not all of the companies have this area fixed in their business. And there's a reason for that because it's quite complicated area. So we're hoping to get to know more about this area and the latest trends in it and some strategies that you're applying at Duncan. So maybe tell me, like, what is the ideal architecture of marketing engine for a company like Dunkin today, given this data strategy and paid media?
So I think a company like Dunkin really need to focus on experiences. So and the key is how we connect emotion with technology in order to improve experiences. And Dunkin is omnichannel approach, omnichannel strategy. So we have to create single experiences through the different channels. I mean, through our stores, through our website, through our e-stores, and of course through our app. So the focus is how we can understand what our customers really expect in order to translate in flavors, in experiences, and in our amazing menu.
Yeah. And how does this architecture look like? Because when anybody thinks about the scope that you mentioned, it seems like the architecture should be super complicated and there's a lot of systems involved. And there are a lot of solutions and approaches on the market today. There are enterprise solutions, there are microservices. What is your take on the most sustainable approach to this kind of architecture today?
So at the end of the day, um, we have different tools, we have different efforts, we have different campaigns, and at the end of the day, we have different interactions with our users, customers. So these interactions means data. So at the end of the day, we have a lot of data and different kind of data. We have personal data and also anonymous data. So our approach is how we use data and data sources in order to be able to create profiles, then to build segments of profiles customers, and then how we can activate different campaigns in order to create these experiences. So at the end of the day, we have different data sources. We have our POAs, we have our website, we have our CMS, we have our web analytics tools, we have our app, and these are pieces of information that we bring to a specific centralization platform, data centralization platform. We call it CDPs. And with these different data and with different data sources, we create these profiles. And then we try to create segment of audience based on behaviors, based on transactions, based on expectations. So the key is how we can centralize data and then how we can create these segments. The next steps is how we can use our different opportunities, our different channels, our different media. So, and at the end of the day, we use different kind of media. We have on media and we have paid media. So we use our email marketing activities, we use SMS notification, and now we are starting to use the new RTS. It's an evolution of the SMS. So it's a special SMS that include content, include pictures, and also call to action and links. So we try to first step, we try to orchestrate this owned media in order to create single experience through different channels, through our stores, through our emailings, through our notification, etc. But the challenge from my point of view is how we can orchestrate this owned media with our paid media campaigns. And maybe this is another challenge, and this is something that we have to integrate another additional technology. So we were discussing about CDPs, but also you know that CDPs work with anonymous and with personal data, but mainly with first-party data. And to activate campaigns in paid media, I mean paid search, paid social, programmatic, DOOH, connected TV, we still have to work with third-party cookies. All of us know what is cookieless, and maybe in the future we will have to define another marketing, but still third-party cookie works on Chrome, so we can still work with third-party cookie in order to reach the right audience at the right moment and orchestrating with the rest of the channels. So for that, we use an additional platform called DMP, data management platform, that allow us to create a unified ID, and this is the ID we activate. So in a simple way, what we have is a personal data connected to anonymous data, and it's allowed us to orchestrate all the activities to the owned media and paid media. So at the end of the day, from my point of view, Dunkin is focused on omnichannel, and omnichannel means three pillars. Means context, and context is the king. Means moment, and moment is the key. And then we need the relevancy, and relevancy is the queen. And relevancy is connected to personalization, is connected to orchestration, but at the same time is connected to brand consistency. So this is maybe the biggest challenge now we have, is how we can personalize experience through the different channels, thanks to the orchestration of the owned media and paid media.
Wow. Well, it is a complicated structure from a technical perspective and from management perspective as well. But I'm very keen to know your point of view on AI instruments helping with this, because when you say context is the king, and then the content and basically the personalization aspect of this context, bringing it to a certain segment is the queen. Um, it seems like it used to be a lot of work to actually try to personalize the message and land this context towards the specific group of people. And it seems like with AI tools, it could be automated. You can do more tests. Do you see, this being part of the architecture, and maybe you already try something or see that it could be tried in the near future?
In the near future, of course, we will try. As you know, Dunkin Benelux suffered a bankruptcy, so now we are building everything. Last year we didn't have a website. We launched a new website, a new app. So this year was to identify quick wins in order to demonstrate the value of the company, to connect with the culture, and next year will be exactly what you said, testing how we can integrate AI in order to find efficiency. Efficiency in terms of personalizations, in terms of experiences, and in terms of added values. So maybe in the future we have our own assistant in our POS, but you never know. Now, we are using artificial intelligence, of course, for content generation. We are using AI also for measurement. And from my point of view, maybe in the measurement is where the AI will evolve mm, more in 2026, because now the industry is using three measurement approach. Is multi-touch attribution, the second is incrementality, and the third is MMM. So maybe in the future the integration of a casual approach and the AI help us to find metrics that now we are not really measuring. And at the end of the day, a lot of metrics can be manipulated. And from my perspective, we are now moving to another metric is lifetime value, how we can connect it with our loyalty program, with our research, and also with our member effort. We are also planning to launch in 2026. But omnichannels means that we also have to make your stores stronger. And we also have a plan for 2026. So you will see new Dunkin launched in next year in the Netherlands and in Belgium. So we are building a real omnichannel strategy using technology and connecting with emotion in order to create these experiences. And of course, adapting our menu, our products to the desires, to the flavors that our customers really like, and also helping them to discover new products, new flavors, and new drinks.
Nice. Yeah, looking forward to it. I mean, everybody know Dunkin', and there's nothing better than a fresh donut and some coffee in the morning. So it's really special. But since your business is rooted in an offline experience, you're talking about the omni-channel marketing and omni-channel experience. I wonder if the website or a mobile app is what is the better channel, quote unquote better. I mean, like, what is the most effective channel in bringing this omnichannel experience, and how does this omnichannel experience work in Dunkin'? I mean, connecting this digital point of interaction with a physical classic point of interaction, where basically people want a hot donut and a hot coffee.
Yeah. So our target is to continue driving traffic to our store, and the app is and will be more and more the bridge between stores and digital ecosystem. So at the end of the day, we want to adapt to to our customers. So one of the things we did when 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 I joined Dunkin is to analyze and to prepare a demand driver analysis in order to identify moments, products that they expect, the day of the week, and the time. So the first was to understand the archetypes of customers, what they expect at what time of the day and where. So this is the reason why I like to connect this research with the three pillars, with context, moment, and relevancy. So it's also how we adapt message and how we adapt our campaigns and how we personalize based on these variables. So again, our target, our goal is to increase traffic to our stores. Of course, to increase frequency and to give them always an added value for their experience. So our main channel is still offline, our store, and we have a plan to open and to launch new stores. And our goal is to give our customers, our clients, to the internet users, the possibility to get our products where they are, when they want, and what they prefer. So if they are at home watching television or these amazing series, so they can use the app for a delivery, or they can access to our web shop or to our website and see the new products, or maybe they are in Amsterdam city center and they want to have a nice moment with a friend. They can search on Google, or so our strategy or our approach is to adapt to their moment and offering them a good experience, good flavor, and giving them the opportunity to decide where, when, and how.
Mhm. We're very keen on mobile apps in this particular podcast because we're all about mobile retail here. And
Yeah, to be honest, excuse me for the
yeah,
interruption, but we have a big project.
okay,
So we are working in a new app uh, focused on exactly what I told
yeah.
previously, to create this strong bridge between online and offline. So the strategy for 2026 is mobile, and how is also location in order to offer or to help them to find us and to help them to find and have what they want.
Because many brands, not only in food retail or like fashion retail, many brands think that mobile app is just a version of a website. It's just a mobile version of the website. Where in every interview we're having with amazing brands and businesses here on the podcast, every time I'm amazed how businesses and brands are coming up with ways that make mobile app so much more than just a commercial touch point. And do you have the same approach? Is there a difference for you between the website and the mobile app as a touch point?
From my point of view, I think the communication and interaction codes are different. So the concept of the store and the functionalities should be the same, but how the users interact, I think, is different. For example, maybe 85% of people that visit our website is iPhone, is mainly iPhone. But 95% is mobile. So it means that mobile is important for Dunkin' and for the customers, because at the end of the day, you are in the street, you have time, or it's raining, you want a coffee, and you use your mobile. So, from my point of view, mobile is part of the NDA of us. So, mobile is also an important data source for us, and also an activator of opportunities, because if we recognize their location, maybe we can help them to have a coffee or to visit us, or to know where we are for another time, for another moment. So for us, the mobile is part of our strong strategy. The new app will be the strong bridge between our stores and our digital ecosystem. And but at the end of the day, we want people coming to Dunkin' stores, because they have more time, they can relax, and they can enjoy also Dunkin', our music, and the nice people helping our customers and offering our quality.
Nice. And when you said a rainy day and you're outside on the street with a mobile phone in your hand, maybe what comes to my mind is like a GPS kind of marketing. Do you have any specific tactics or strategy around using GPS type of marketing?
Yeah, the idea is how we can test the OOH location and also the app, in order to try to connect and to drive traffic to our store. So the new app will integrate location, of course, after their consent. We will be able to recognize their location, and when they need us, we will help them to find us. And at the same time, based on this variable and based on this demand driver analysis, we will connect with the OOH campaign, in order to also personalized experience. So maybe we know that this specific cluster of customers come to Dunkin's for a coffee. So maybe we can identify their location, and also to connect with our DOOH campaign and personalize the screens with the amazing coffee they always have when visit Dunkin'. So these are the tests we plan for the future, because this is, from my point of view, on it omnichannels. This is how we can orchestrate the personal data, the app, the location, with the paid media in this situation, or this example, with the OOH campaign. But the idea is also to connect with other paid media, also with paid social, or also with programmatic. Maybe the same customer arrive home, it's watching television at home, and maybe we can also reach them and impact them with personalized ads oriented to improve the relationship or the engagement that they have with Dunkin'. So we have amazing use cases to test, oriented to how we can use data, how we can centralize data, and how we can activate data, created, creating single experiences across the different channels, and of course orchestrating owned media and paid media.
Yeah. Wow, that's really cool. Um, you mentioned the RCS versus the more typical SMS kind of text message. Can you tell me a little more about like what are the use cases for this RCS type of messaging, and why do you feel like this is a more effective way of communicating with the client?
So you know that SMS is something that brands and advertisers use as a complement of email marketing. Sometimes they also connect with notification. So maybe this is the first level of orchestration, how you can orchestrate your own media, email marketing, SMS, on-site personalization, notification, and app and personalization. The SMS has an important limitation, is the characters. So the RCS include text, include image, picture, and include four CTAs with links. So it's important because when the users receive in their phone, there is an icon that identify the sender. So if you consent specific brands, you will receive and identify the RTS this brand sent and delivered to you. So first is confidence. I receive an RCS from a company that I trust. So I accept and I'm happy to receive because maybe they have some important things to share. And then I can have first a different communication and interaction codes. It's the same we were discussing with mobile and with the app and website. So first, trust. Secondly, the picture. Invite you to read. And then you have key links to support you to call, sorry, to visit the website or to visit the store, for example. So maybe I can deliver this RCS after to create segment based on transactional data. And maybe I can create segment based on transactional data, and in specific times in the morning or in the evening, I deliver to a specific person with personal offer through the RCS. So the methodology is the same. So it's a new channel to test with, from my point of view, more benefits than the SMS. So it's something that we plan to test, and I will keep you post about the performance. And of course, we always use incrementality approach, A/B testing, and then if it works, we expand, and then we consider best practices.
Mm.
So first test, learn, expand, and then to plan as a work process.
Okay. So, since we're going very deep into all of the technologies and tools that are being used in this omnichannel type of marketing, I remember that there was this technology with the beacon in the offline locations, and at some point, it sort of vanished from the market. So not a lot of retailers are using it. What is your stance on this, and do you think that this technology is still alive and there's some opportunity in it, or it's old days already?
Of course, we are GDPR compliant. We trust in consent and in confidentiality, and we use technology in order to improve technology. So yes, Beacon is also maybe something to test in Dunkin, and also the new app will help us to use Bacon in our store or outside in our collaborations, promotions, to use this technology in order to recognize the customers, to recognize the moment, the context, and to personalize experience in order to give them opportunities to visit, discount coffees, or depend on the promotion. But the most important thing is how we can connect everything, and how we can use to improve experience. So yes, maybe if we use Beacon, we can recognize the customer meters before to access, and maybe we can offer them some special and to get them visiting us. So the idea is to, or the plan to test is to use also beacon in our store to recognize, offer additional products, added values, and improve experiences. And if the customers like, of course, we will expand. At the end of the day, we want to give them opportunities to save money and to find good stuff, good products, and enjoy in Dunkin stores. Also, we are planning good collaborations. You know that we had good collaborations this year with the launch of Wicked, also with different entertainment companies. So maybe we are also planning to integrate this beacon to for these collaborations, for these promotions, and at the end of the day to give more experiences and more value to our customers in the different channels, and all of course recognizing them as our customers and telling them thank you very much for your confidence, for visiting us, and continue coming because we have a lot of amazing products to for you.
Nice, interesting. Yeah, yeah. I think that this is a very interesting angle of using it for the sake of collaborations, because then you can also use it in the locations of the collaboration. Maybe that is not necessarily the Dunkin' store. So that's a very interesting angle. Of course, it's challenging with the newer and newer
It's,
versions
it's,
of
it's
iPhones and Androids with the MAC address and everything. So they're trying to protect it, but there is still an opportunity in it, right?
No, no, I think it's an opportunities always, and our philosophy again is to try to identify quick wins, opportunities to test, to measure, if means good for our customer. Of course, we expand. Regarding mobile or computer, so we know that we have the same users using different devices, and it's also a challenge for us. As I told you and we were discussing, it's not the same a computer than a tablet than an app or navigating through a mobile, but the the challenge is how we understand our customers, how we connect these communication and interaction codes in the benefits of the experience. And I think today there is really good technology and good providers that can help us to do that. So technology is important. Also, automation is also important in order to save time and to find efficiency in the process, and also to focus in next steps and in the future. Of course, we are interested in how we can integrate AI in more process, but the most important thing for us is how we can also use the AI in the benefit of our customers, so we can improve this single experience means that we are doing well. And if our customers visit us more frequency is because we are doing well. So technology sometimes is not friendly, and the AI needs also data. So to be honest, if you want to success on AI, from my point of view, you need a data strategy. You need a good data, and this is something we started doing last year and we have done during 2025 to prepare the company for the future and to continue improving and adapting to the new customers are coming and the current customer. And again, from our point of view now, lifetime value is the metric that can help us to optimize these experiences and how we can again connect emotion with technology in order to improve experiences.
Interesting. Um, on another aspect is many businesses are struggling to understand how to structure the organization. What is the best team structure to actually tackle all of those important points that you've mentioned? From your perspective, what is the best team structure today to actually, accomplish all of those things that we're discussing?
In the marketing department, you mean?
Yeah.
So in department, of course, the most important is a head. So in our company, we have a CMO, is Giuseppe Sali, is a person that knows the company perfectly. Started working for the company in 2017, and he worked for different departments. So I think this is important. But you also need to have other hands and heads. So I think also the strategy is really important, and it's necessary to understand technology and to understand data and how you can create a data strategy. This is exactly my role, and my first reporting is the CEO, the CMO, and then the CEO of the company. It's also important another head managing and protecting the brand. I mean, the values, not only the designs, the values, the philosophy, the personality of the brand. So this is important because this person needs to translate this value in communication efforts on in collaboration. So how we protect the brand is important to find this consistency, and how we use the data to personalize approaching this consistency, improve this experience through the different or across the different touch points. And then there is another important head from my point of view is operation. So operation is important because there are processes, and these processes means why Dunkin is different. Okay, and then from my point of view, it's important. Another head is technology. Technology is important, and when we talk about technology, is different technology. I mean the software, the system of the company, and then there is another skills in the technology ecosystem is how people create technology for marketing. I mean, we work with Martech, we work with AdTech, and also IT department need to understand the reason why of the data for the marketing perspective. So sometimes we also need to work together in order to track everything in the right way, to ensure that we collect the right data at the right time. So these four legs or these four heads are important to really create a strong marketing team.
Nice. And to wrap it up, I want to ask you, what is the technology that you're most excited about? Not necessarily that you're trying, that you're going to implement in Dunkin', but on a course of next, I don't know, 3, 5 years. What is the technology that you're most excited about on the horizon?
Okay, so I think every technologies or any ad tech and martech have a role. For example, from my point of view, and it's something that I I tell the industry 15, 20 years ago. From my point of view, if we talk about paid media, we need an ad server. because because we need to focus on attention metrics. So it's not the same to reach an user than to impact an user. The difference is that impact means views, and reach doesn't mean views. So we can reach a lot of users, but maybe we impact 45, 48%. First, because of non-human traffic. Second, because of ad blocking. Third, because of ad viability. Fourth, because of brand safety. So these are important things that, of course, brands and advertisers know. But having an ad server, first, you can centralize your paid media strategy because you can integrate paid search, paid social, programmatic, etc. And secondly, you can work with first party data. So at the end of the day, you measure your campaign and you use your cookies. So I think the ad server had has a role in the paid media ecosystem, and from my point of view is important. And I think all the advertisers and brands should have their own ad server. Okay. Also, the DSP is important because the DSP is the platform, the ad tech, where I configure my campaign for the programmatic ecosystem. So let's see what happened with the evolution of the cookieless, with the evolution of programmatic, but I trust in programmatic, especially in direct programmatic. So these are platforms that the industry worked with 15 years ago, and now we still work with them. So connected TV, it's another important topic. Maybe we need more transparency in connected TV, but connected TV is the future. I love the DOOH. I think it's interesting for the brands to connect with their audiences in the street. So I think it's important. In terms of Martech and big brands, maybe we see the evolution through the from the CMS through the DXPs. From my point of view, now the key for the omnichannel strategy is the CDP, the customer data platform. I think if we work in the right way, with the right processes, with the right team, I think it's an important tool to orchestrate owned media and paid media, and now is something that integrate also a lot of AI layers, and to solve the duplication, the identity duplication, to orchestrate data, to so now of course CDPs and all the technologies are integrating and using AI. From my point of view, the future for the AI in 2026 is for the orchestrators. I mean, the companies that orchestrate and will orchestrate the AI, and maybe, as I told you, maybe the future for measurement is causal AI, and maybe is the approach that make attribution, incrementality, and MMM be a little bit obsolete. So maybe the future is causal AI.
Nice. Very, very interesting. Nacho, thank you very much for the insights that you've shared with us. And I'm very much sure that, this is very useful for many our viewers and listeners that can try to implement this or add to their strategy, or maybe just reflect on it if they already have it in their strategy, because it's the end of 2025, stepping into 2026, and of course everybody are thinking about their goals and strategies for their business for the next year. So I am sure this is very, very helpful. And thank you. We're wishing great success to Duncan and all of the efforts that you're doing in the data strategy and paid media in the business. Super excited. I really crave a donut after this interview with you. I don't know why.
Thank you very much to you, Philip. Really, really nice. The opportunity was amazing, so really appreciate. And also, Merry Christmas for you and for the audience.
Thank
Thank you
you.
very
Thank you.
much.
Merry Christmas to everybody. And don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, whatever platform you're using. And actually go check out Nacho Carnes on LinkedIn, because he is posting a lot of interesting stuff over there. And go follow him there. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Bye bye.